Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a puzzle where the truth unlocks. Every step forward, another TikTok. She sees what they miss, the cracks in disguise. She's got the angle, she's got the prize. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with a fresh new eyes. Zoom in the frame, enhance the grain, pieces come together in a mental terrain. Voices in the silence, they call her name. Kiki's on the case, rewriting the game. Yeah. Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a
breaking down cases, wonder what the case is. 2025 got the game in the mazes. Thinking of a time when we all got blazed and we didn't even think about the game being racist. True crime every day, I don't face it, but Kiki 25, baby in the basement. Case after case, she just gotta keep chasing. Taking over the world, she gon' be the one they name it. Kiki 25, the true crime. She gon' solve the world, she gon' change the world, and then she'll be yours. Kiki 25, the true crime. She gon' solve the world, she gon' change the world, and then she'll be yours. Every time she think about it, she be going crazy. Everything she ever dreamed about was always hazy. Taking time to go around the world, it never fazed me.
Hello guys, hello to my members. How y'all doing? We have got 6 inches of snow as of right now here in Tennessee, and it's keeping on coming down. It needs to stop. My kids have already played outside, ate breakfast, had lunch, and I told them, please do not expect a buffet today. But I'm telling you, these kids eat, right? Hello, me and you, Rhonda, DJ. Let's go down through here. Cecilia. Let's see. Kathy Gordon. Are y'all staying warm? Y'all staying warm? Coming down, coming down. Jen in Georgia. Hello. Memo. Hello, honey. I wanted to do a little something special. Hi, I'm out. Something a little special. Teresa Stott. Hello, honey. Coming on down, making sure I get everyone. Oh, Kathy, it is cold. The kids could only stay out like 10 minutes, and I had them like bundled up like, hey, Cool Cougar, come on in. Northeast of Knoxville. Oh, gosh, about 8 inches. Good grief, Cool Cougar. Stay warm, stay warm. The kids were outside, and after about 15 minutes, And I'm telling you, when I say I bundle my kids up, they looked like Ralphie on Christmas Story where he can't move. Yeah, that's what he looks like. That's what all of them look like. But they could only handle like 15 minutes, and then it's like, I'm going in. And then the mess that causes because we got to dry everybody's clothes, rewash them, hang them up, all that stuff. But they had fun. That's what matters, right? But, anyways, I wanted to say thank you to all my members today, right? Today is Lolly's birthday, also. I wanted to shout that out. I'm going to do a video if I can get some time for her birthday and anybody else's birthday today. The case that we're going to talk about in here today in a thorough video together, no one's seen this video yet, and it's going to be viewer discretion advised, okay, because there's some things in there that are just something. Kiki, do you tell them not to pick a metal pole? I know, right? I'm talking is freezing. Jen says in 2 days it's our birthday. Awesome. We'll play you the birthday bounce, Jen. But at the end of this month, too, I want to do a drawing just for my members for a $10 gift card. Okay. I can't do the 25 gift cards through the winter, through the summer. I will, but a $10 gift card, it can help out. $10 is $10, right? So I want just some appreciation to my members, some way, somehow. But the case we're talking about today, and this is all alleged, in my opinion, all that, right? Hey, Daisy Duck, how are you, honey? You're not, gosh, I gotta get you your wrench back. I don't know what's going on. Here we go. See, Cecilia ain't even got hers. I'll get it back, Daisy. How you doing, honey? How you doing? The case we're talking about is Kenneth Wayne Dehart Jr. He is currently facing over a dozen criminal charges, including premeditated first-degree murder following the February 2024 shooting of 2 Blount County officers, sheriff's deputies. Okay. His recent case developments. His court appearance was yesterday, guys, on January 30th. He was requesting that his case be heard by not Blount County jurors, grand jury, but for it to be in a different county. Okay. And he was denied that. Yes, Daisy Duke, I hope you're feeling better, honey. You stay inside and hopefully you'll get better. I heard you was like on the verge of pneumonia, so girl, gotta take care of yourself. The grand jury redo. His defense team recently attempted to move a potential grand jury redo out of Blount County, though the motion was largely unsuccessful. Okay. His criminal background: the incident on February 8, 2024, during a traffic stop in Maryville, Tennessee. Dehart allegedly opened fire on deputies, killing Deputy Greg McCowan and wounding Deputy Shelby Eggers. The manhunt: Dehart fled the scene and was the subject of a 5-day multi-agency manhunt before being apprehended at a home in Knoxville. He was indicted on 21 counts, including first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, being a felon in possession of a firearm, and aggravated assault. Okay? Dehart filed a federal lawsuit against Blount County Sheriff's Office in early 2025, alleging excessive force during his arrest. Potential penalty is the state has announced it will pursue the death penalty if he is convicted. Okay? Hang on just a second, guys. I gotta pause a second. So, yeah, I'm out. Holy cow. Yeah, he was already had a criminal background allegedly, and then the officer pulled him over, and then she called for backup because she asked him to get out of the car several times. I played the live body cam on one of my lives, but this other stuff that I found, I wanted you guys to see. It is out there. It was from the news, but because you guys have probably not seen it because it's not really made it national. When it was a big deal, okay, it was a big deal around here, because I'm like 2 cities over, right? So I get more of the news, I guess, than you guys would because it would be national for you guys, right? So I'm out says, ooh, MS domestic near me last week. So sad restraining orders don't work. I agree. It was her backup that was unalived. So sad. Yeah. Yeah. And he had kids and grandkids. It was very sad. Very sad. And I'm just going to play you guys this video and I hope you enjoy it. It's some of the clips from this case that I threw together. I hope it plays correctly because I've never done it as presenting on stage like this. I've never done a members live, so I hope all this works out. And then I'll make this public probably in about 3 or 4 hours. I'll make it public. I want my members to get a chance to see it before everybody else does. So that's one of the perks for you guys. And then the drawings are the perks for you members to show appreciation to you guys because I know, the extra money could be used for something else besides me, right? So here we go, guys. Let me push mute and I'm going to start this video.
For Deputy McCowan, she goes back to Dehart Jr. again and lets him know that she smells marijuana.
I am going to have to step out, hang out with me. So, I smell weed in the car. Have you ever smoked weed in this car? Okay, you don't smoke nothing?
Pause before either deputy is shot, but we want to warn you, it is still graphic.
So here's what's going to happen if you don't step out of the car. We're going to have to drive you out of the car, and then you're going to go to jail. So you can either step out of the car, or I can pull you out.
After that phone call, Deputy McCowan arrives on scene. We're going to play the rest of the interaction in full and pause before either deputy is shot, but we want to warn you, 8.5 minutes after that phone call, Deputy McCowan arrives on scene. We're going to play the rest of the interaction in full and pause before either deputy is shot. But we want to warn you, it is still graphic.
StreamYard is being very glitchy today, guys. I'm sorry. I may have to click on it a few times and click back. That's the only way that it's playing. I don't understand what's going on. Maybe the weather. But I'm going to push mute and I'm going to push play. This is where the officer called in for backup. And yes, it says big trigger warning. So step away if you don't want to hear certain things. So
Here's what's going to happen if you don't step out of the car. We're going to have to drag you out of the car, and then you're going to go to jail.
I don't smoke marijuana.
So you can either step out of the car, or I can pull you out of the
You
car.
can step out the car. No, sir. You will get out of the
He is shot, but we want to warn you, it is still graphic.
So here's what's going to happen if you don't step out of the car. We're going to have to drag you out of the car, and then you're going to go to jail.
I don't smoke marijuana.
So you can either step out of the car, or I can pull you out of the
You
car.
can step out the car. No, sir. Get a dog, please.
No, we don't have to have a dog.
Get a dog.
It smells like weed, bro.
No
Get out of the car.
marijuana in this
Okay.
car.
I'm going to tell you one more time. Can you get out of the car?
I can't, ma'am.
You
I'm
can't?
recording this.
Okay,
I'm
you can
telling you
record
right
it.
now.
That's fine. I'm recording too. I've recorded this whole interaction. Go ahead and get
But
out
I'm
of the car.
not doing nothing wrong.
You were on the wrong
Please get your hands off of me, please. Please. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
out of the car.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Out of the car. Now,
Please, I'm not doing nothing wrong.
get out of the car.
This is not my car. I'm not doing nothing
I didn't say it was
wrong.
your car. Get out of the car, Kitty. Go ahead, Kitty. Out of the car.
Get out of the car. Taser report.
So right here, guys, they're tasing him. And this is the video that was being played during his case, okay? So the sheriff is actually going to talk here in a little bit. This was during one of his cases. But yeah, he went before, and this is all caught on body cam, okay? This is what I don't understand. Because it's all on body cam, right? But they allowed him another trial to see if it could be moved. Kenneth Wayne Dehart Jr., Jen. This happened in Blount County, Tennessee. Sorry, honey, it's fine. And this was last February in 2020, actually 2024 in February. So they even tased him before, they asked him multiple times to get out. He would not get out. And they tased him. He still wouldn't get out. And he had a weapon on him inside this car. This car was actually, if y'all hear a noise, that's my coffee maker, my Keurig. I had to have some coffee. But this was his grandmother's car. The officer smelled, Mary J. in the car and asked him to step out. And yeah, Sharon, I'm going to play though where they picked him up. This video that I made shows where they picked him up. The news stations talk about it, and even the the cameras inside the jail. They videoed from the time they picked him up to the time inside the jail and everything. So this is wild. That's why I said it's big trigger warning though.
Please don't do this to me, please. 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 You're about to get it again. Stop it. Talk to my mouth.
Now, after the shooting, Deputy Eggers puts on her own tourniquet. That's after she was shot in the leg. Civilians did stop to help her, and another stayed with Deputy McCowan until more help arrived on scene. Again, we do have all of these videos. They are all on our website right now. But again, we did not want to show you an unedited.
Tonight, one of the most wanted men in the state, Kenneth Dehart, is behind bars, accused of killing Blount County Sheriff's Deputy Greg McCowan and hurting Deputy Shelby Eggers.
Guys, I want to apologize that it's so glitchy. I hope that you're hearing it. It's these news stations and StreamYard just don't want to work good together. But this is a video I put together of all the clips and such. So I don't understand why it's not playing. It must be weather related or something. But I'm going to try to make it through this. I'm so sorry. Are y'all hearing it okay? Or is it, can you hit a number 1 if you're hearing it okay?
All happening less than 24 hours before McCowan is set to be laid to rest. Dehart was arrested at 3:22 this afternoon at a home in East Knoxville. Several agencies working over the last 5 days searching for Dehart. And after probably thousands of tips, only a few that paid off. That home. He faces first-degree murder and attempted first-degree.
Now investigators are trying to figure out how long he was there and who else may have helped him hide. Neighbors say they heard a commotion, but didn't think it could be the man everyone's been looking for.
I was totally shocked. You know, I've never seen this many cop cars in one place in my whole life.
Tonight,
it's especially a relief to his family and my deputies. I met with them at 3:30, as you know today, between 4 and 7, they're receiving friends. I was there when they got there, and I walked in. Then I told them when I came back and saw them tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the funeral, he would be in air jail if there's any way possible.
So this is Sheriff Barong of Blount County, okay? And he promised the family of the officer that passed away, because they were having the funeral the day that they apprehended the suspect, okay? And he promised that he would use Deputy McCowan's handcuffs to capture the suspect.
God willing. And guess what? He's in our jail. And there's so many people I want to thank. These people right here, they're here. But there's hundreds of others, agencies from across the state that didn't come, that offered to come. But this is a joint effort. General Desmond said the other day he had never been around this large of a multi-jurisdictional, multi-agency manhunt, what we have now. And I can't
Okay, this is him in the back of the cruiser on camera. Okay, after they apprehended him. Allegedly, the mark under his eye, I'm just going to state it. They kept saying, oh, did they hit him? You know, everybody was going crazy about the mark under his eye. I think they put him against a police car and it hit his eye. I'm not sure. I wasn't there. You know, this is all alleged. Whatever happened. But yeah, trigger warning. Are y'all still here? Because the chat's not moving at all. And with me being glitchy, just let me know you're still here. All right, I'm going to push play and push mute.
You allowing this shit, man?
Who are you? And how did you get in my kitchen?
You black? You allowing this? You allowing this, man?
Honors the time spent with your previous insurer. Great, but what does that have to do with getting this job?
You allowing this? You allowing this, man?
Honors the time spent with your previous insurer. Great, but what does that have to do with getting this jar open? Nothing. So you can't open this. Oh, I just do insurance. Jars I leave to the professionals.
For Progressive and opt into more savings. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Tax talk with straight talk. You give and you give. This tax season you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a new Samsung Galaxy A15 for just $99. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Good talk. Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25.
Just like them.
Yeah, law enforcement in this areas near me, you know, 2 cities over, well, Tennessee, period. If they have to search for you that long and you're, you know, in my opinion, anywhere, if you're accused of doing anything to law enforcement, I don't think they're going to handle a suspect very easy at all, in my opinion.
Just like them. Just like them.
Miss Sharon, how did he get away after he shot the deputy or the 2 deputies? He opened his door and I can play this as a live again, but he opened his door and shot again, allegedly, but it is on camera, and said, "I told you, you MF," and then sped off. Deputy Shelby Eggers, which was a young officer, handled herself very well, bless her heart, for what she had to go through. But she had to put her own tourniquet on just to keep from bleeding. Sorry, guys, there's like an ATV or something out here. Yeah, the night he was pulled over. And he ran, and we all got notifications, actually, to look out in this county, this county, this county, be on the lookout. It was a freaky night, y'all. It was wild. So, but they got him going very quick. When they picked him up, they got him going very, very quickly.
Get your ass out! Get out!
Sharon, he did have a background in his history, but also what I've heard is that his family was well known and wealthy in the area. His grandmother let him borrow her car. I guess he, I don't know if he lived with his grandma or what, but he did have kids. I just don't understand, in my opinion, not that Mary Jane is something small, but, if you didn't have something big on your record, why would you not just got out of the car? That's my opinion, But this right here, it's going to be a little quiet. This is a camera footage at where they They moved him to Blount County at the jail. Then they transferred him, I think it was to Riverbend in Nashville. I don't know, Jen. They had, if this video would play right, they had about 20 or more people bringing him in these places and out. And they got rough with him, it looked like, in my opinion, when they pulled him out of the back of that car. I don't think that they beat on him or nothing. You would see it. But you can hear him say, "Get your A out of that car. Get out." Because he kept fighting them. Evidently. Allegedly. Yeah, Daisy, it looks like he does have a black eye. And I think from reading all the articles I read, now whether that was true or not, but they said that they slung up against one of those military trucks. Yes, that's a lot of cops. A lot of cops. From my understanding, too, they had like a convoy driving to and fro of police officers. That's why I'm saying I'm out. I think so, too. He had to have a big record, in my opinion, for that. But it is an officer, so it would make it federal, I would think, too. So
a judge denied that motion this stop in 2024 appeared in court today. Kenneth Wayne Dehart Jr. faces more than a dozen charges. That includes a premeditated first-degree murder charge in the killing of Deputy Greg McCowan back in February of 2024. Now his legal team is premeditated first-degree murder charge in the killing of Deputy Greg McCowan back in February of 2024. Now his legal team is pushing for the grand jury in this case to be from outside of Blount County. A judge denied that motion this afternoon, but did order testimony premeditated first-degree murder charge that motion this afternoon, but did order testimony from Deputy Shelby Eggers be recorded, transcribed, and put under seal. She was the deputy wounded in that same shooting. Back in February of 2024, Dehart transcribed and put under seal. She was the deputy wounded in that same shooting. Back in February of 2024, Dehart was pulled over for swerving into the opposite lane of the road in Blount County. Officials say he refused to comply with the deputies, and when Deputy McCowan tased Dehart, authorities say Dehart shot him. He also shot Deputy Eggers. McCowan.
Okay, the one thing that I don't understand is that they requested also for hey TJ, for Deputy Shelby Eggers, her testimony be transcribed and sealed. I don't understand that because she went through pure torture. Think about that. She saw her, her backup, which was probably, it was her fellow officer and friend, get that done to him. And then she was pew-pewed also. And the answer to the pew-pew, he had to be a felon already, in my opinion, because it said he got charged for carrying a pew-pew as a felon. So I'd like to know, we may find out some information on that. I think it's public record from my understanding, but I may dig into that. Hey, Tim. Hey, honey. Thank you. Good to see your pretty face also. But I wanted to come on for my members and leave this up, for an hour or two, and then I'm going to make it public. And if you missed it at my first, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, even though it was skipping all the way through and I had to stop and start. I apologize for that. I know, Sharon, right? It seems like that's what happens. My thought was, under a disability, I'm not sticking up for the... Oh, I know, Jen. I know what you mean. It was a lot of cops. I think they seemed like they wanted to see, what happened. They also named a bridge in Blount County after Officer McCohen, the one that passed away. It was a big ordeal. Cecilia said, "It's okay, Kiki. You did great. Thank you. I won't be going live again today, public. Lolly's doing something fun on hers. I think it's 9:30 tonight, because today is her birthday. She wants to do something fun, and it's she's going to be playing some music. We'll have some fun over there." DJ says, "Geeky, guess what?" What is it, DJ? I want to show how much I appreciate you guys. Let's play my video for thanking you. Let's play the beaver. Right? And hopefully we'll add more members along the way. Some may be at work right now, so they may not be seeing this. That's why I want to give them about an hour or two to watch it as a member.
Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2025, true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime.
I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. We do have great groups. We do. And tonight's going to be laid back and lollies and have fun. And I didn't know Mob Crew was coming on. Maybe we can check them both out. But I'm ready to have some fun. I've been so stressed about everything that's been going on lately, trying not to let it bother me, trying to keep, on the mend. Okay, he's on at 7:30. Okay, so I think it's like 9:30 Eastern or 9 that she's coming on tonight. She did not want to interfere with Mob. It's hard for us creators, to try to go around everybody. It really is. And I do try to schedule, around people, but sometimes I just got to go when I got to go, because I have, so many irons in the fire around here. My house looks like a tornado struck it, and no matter what I do, it always is going to look that way. So, no, nothing's wrong, Tim. It's just, in a fantasy world, I wish everybody could work together, and we try to find these kids, but TJ, that's what my mind looks like all the time. The next live for members, I'll be doing a drawing. So tell everybody, become a member. If I can get, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting there, but it's going slow. I'm at 679. I know. Yeah, the scheduling's hectic. I'm trying to schedule around everybody, and then also, around my family, and I don't want to interfere with my family because family's first, right? TJ, I'll tell Mama Grace you love her. If it ain't paying your bills, I'm out. You're hilarious. You're funny. My money just goes towards helping put back for different bills and such, because in the wintertime, the work that we do is, it gets hard, especially when you have 2 weeks of snow, because it's outdoor work and stuff. So it helps me. Anything and everything helps me, but I don't want to put a strain on nobody, right? If it's not paying bills, wiping nose, and cleaning booties, gosh knows what it is. Y'all are funny. All right. I love you guys, and great to have you here. Appreciate you all. We'll be doing that drawing at, it is the end of the month. Daggone. Okay, well, I'll do the drawing next week. See, the end of the month just snuck up on me. We'll do the end of the draw next week. I'll set a goal of, if I get so many members next week, say 10 more members or something, we'll do a drawing. We got to have something to push everybody, right? Love you guys. Stay warm, and we'll be doing some more member lives. I just got to get used to it. Love y'all. Stay warm. Stay safe. I'm out, guys.
$500 children in Tennessee. It's a mighty long way from you and me. 500 children, they're gone every month. I ain't never seen numbers like that. What could be going on? My goodness gracious, and we working hard to get you back home.